I think I'll consume these beans on my own. They're my beans. With this much in stock, my basic needs should be met for some time.
When nuclear winter sets upon us, they'll all come knocking at my door for beans. They'll see.
They laugh at me now.
They'll call me Bean Man. And I will have the beans.
And me, with my bean supremacy, shall look down on them.
They shall call me the King Bean, the Mean Bean Machine. Hello, welcome back to Otaku Tuesday on Bookend Gaming.
Yay! I'm Eric.
See how I sound so defeated right at the beginning? I'm Travis.
I'm said my name already.
Yeah, oh, I know. It's just, you're always just like, hey.
This is the fruit of Grisaia. Yeah, it's just my life.
Or you're such a sad boy. Be
I-
a sad boy all the time. It'd be happy. Anime girls.
There's lots of reasons. Yeah, anime girls do make me happy. That's why we're here.
Perfect. Welcome back to the only thing keeping Bean from killing himself.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah,
Look, there's
well-
a tiny banana behind her head.
What? Oh, this?
Yeah.
Banana for scale.
Yes. That's a huge bitch.
The anime girl's got a big head. So we're talking to Michiru.
Yeah.
And
This is the one we've dubbed Michi 2, and this
Yeah.
is the Michi root.
Yeah, she is telling Yuuji that he's an idiot because Michiru obviously likes him and he's not picking up on it
Right.
because it's an anime. So now she's gonna.
So, right. Even though he's badass, he still has to be dense.
Yeah, she's gonna give him the business.
And rest her hand on your thigh, apparently.
Hell yeah!
So
It's like she can't make the move, so I'm gonna do it for her.
I accept this.
Yes.
After a light snap of the fingers, Michiru earnestly rests a hand on top of my thigh.
I don't know. Is that assault? I want you. Okay, to date this girl. Oh.
Because then you'll be dating me, too. Herm, already? Date, eh? You'll need to elaborate. I don't understand why I should go on a date with you.
Listen to what I'm saying. Not me. This girl. You understand? Good. So are you willing to ask her out?
Hold on a second. Why do I have to go on a date with Michiru? And even if I did have some obligation along those lines, I don't understand why it matters that I propose the idea. This is 2024.
Go get it, girls. You don't? You really don't understand? Come on. Seriously?
I mean, look at me.
Yeah, I mean, fucking...
I mean, her.
Yeah, she could do way better than you. You better fucking take this charity when you can get it.
An expression of genuine surprise on her face, Michiru peers into my eyes.
It's because this girl is embarrassed and scared. She doesn't know how she'd face you if you refused her.
What, she's never been turned down before?
But once again, look at her. Do you think she's ever been turned down before? More like she's never tried to date before. At the very least, not even once in the time I've been watching her. Therefore, you need to invite her.
I refuse.
Fine, I'll date her then. I date her in the shower all the time. Huh? Why?
In answer to Michiru's predictable response, I clear my throat and begin to explain. Why do you get to decide this?
I like redheads.
I like pinkies? We've never decided what to call them.
Yeah, I don't know.
If Michiru really wants me to date her, she can try saying so herself. Moving things along while she isn't here strikes me as meddling. You're a freaking meddler.
Ugh. After all this explaining, you still don't get it? Your head really is made of rock.
You think?
I do rock.
Personally, I think holding a conversation with something like you demonstrates a fair degree of mental flexibility.
Oh, shut up. You really love the sound of your own voice, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, Michi 2's my favorite. Yes, I get the picture. Is that how it is? I see.
Michiru stands from her seat and flaps her hands around in an exaggerated gesture of exasperation.
Fucking jazz hands.
Nobody rejects us! Nobody!
You really are an utter pain in the neck.
Not sure if you're one to be talking, little Miss Trouble. Keeping the thought to myself, I pick up the fallen paperback book and search for the page I'd left off on.
Stop being a pain in the neck and be a necromancer.
Previously on Fruits of Grisaia. Michiru told me she found it frightening to have problems solved behind her back. I'm not about to start agreeing to secret plans on her, or for her benefit.
Fine, I'll tattoo it on my body like that fucking Memento movie. And then she'll do it.
Running my eyes along the printed lines, I return to enjoying the story of Bun Bun. But after a little while, I once again feel the gaze of a certain someone on my face.
That's your cat.
It's that cat. Here, get over here and meow.
Hey!
We have a real cat as a
Yeah. Just pick them up and squeeze them a little bit every time.
Her voice clearly came out louder and higher in pitch than she expected. With a surprising little start, she takes it from the top.
Hey.
What's wrong, the usual Michiru?
The usual. That's right. I'm the usual Michiru. And like the usual suspects. It's not like I'm nervous or anything.
Not quite what I meant, but whatever.
Hey, so, you're free, right? Like, nobody likes you and never wants to do anything with you, so you've got time on your hands, right?
I flap the book in my hand in her general direction.
No thanks, I'm not hot right now.
I am reading.
No, that's not what I meant. Come on, you got time, right? You're bored, you're reading because you're bored, right?
Not really. You do know I enjoy books, right?
Ew. I don't want you anymore. Fucking nerd.
Even if I were to run out of reading material and find myself with nothing else to do, I'd be perfectly content rereading a book from the beginning.
Okay, let me ask this another way. Are you crazy busy right now? Got so much on your plate? Unbelievably instant kill busy?
I'm having a hard time imagining how one could become busy to the point of instant death. But either way, I can't say my plate is particularly full at the moment.
Oh my god, you're so fucking boring.
I can read while we date.
I know, right? Yeah, of course. I kinda thought you'd say that. Yeah, makes sense.
So did, like, Demon Michiru write down on a piece of paper that regular Michiru needs to ask?
Yeah, I think she's just like, okay, I'll just fucking hope she gets the gumption to try again.
As a matter of fact, I'm not busy myself. If anything, I'm actually bored.
It's because you don't have a book.
I don't know how to read. Isn't this amazing? For us two not so busy people to meet in this wide, wide world. It's a miracle, don't you think?
Sure, that's nice. Alright, I'm gonna get back to my book now.
Hold on a second. That's not what I'm saying, okay? The point is, we happen to be alone in the dorm together, and we're miraculously not busy, so, can we go to Olive Garden or something? You know, maybe we should try doing something different from usual. Don't you think? Maybe?
Like Olive Garden? I really want
Olive Garden. Yeah, we can be family.
Not necessary. Alright, I'm going to get back to my book now.
But endless breadsticks, though. What? Hold on. Wait. Look, I'm saying, come on. Okay, no good. This is no good.
Meow.
Yeah, what he said.
Girl, calm.
Fine. I'm gonna go to bed and leave my door unlocked and my pants down. It's just gonna go. I'm just gonna go back to bed now.
Just in case. Normal Michiru things.
Yeah, you know, I sleep face down and ass up. That's the way I like to nap.
Michiru is so transparently desperate that I can't help feeling a little sympathy. I suppose it couldn't hurt to play along with the girls' games, or be a decent human being.
Listen, there's a difference between hard to get and hard to like, okay? You fuck.
Well, hold on. I think you know I do a regular training course every morning, but tomorrow I was thinking about doing a little running later on as well.
Yeah, that went so well last time.
What do you think? Want to come along on a little afternoon marathon?
Yes, I'll go. What are we watching?
A fearsomely rapid response.
Is this like your way of saying Netflix and chill? We gonna binge something? No, it's not like I want to go or anything, but yeah, better check my schedule first. I might have plans or something. Like, I got dates with like 20 dudes who have like giant penises.
Michiru turns her back to me and begins rustling around furtively. What, you got a day planner on you?
Yeah, it's not gum wrappers at all. Shut up, you! Keep your eyes to yourself. I'm busy checking my schedule right now.
Oh, Bazooka Joe, you're so funny. Mind if I take a look?
Yes, I mind. Just wait for a while. I'm checking.
Michiru pretends to tap buttons on a calculator.
Is this a safe day or?
Apparently, this is her idea of what checking a schedule involves.
That just doesn't add up. Whew.
Well, managed to adjust your schedule? Any conflicting appointments? Any guys with big penises?
No, not that day. Just yesterday and tomorrow. I mean, the day after.
Herm, I see. In that case, be in front of the school gate at 1 in the afternoon tomorrow. I'll take you along with me.
Yeah, let's just do what you want to do. That's super awesome to do to a girl.
I'm free now, but I guess tomorrow at 1.
Okay, sure. I won't be fucking panicking about this all night or anything. Don't think I'll let you get away with being late. Not that I won't let you get away in like a sappy sense. I mean, be on time or I'll make you pay with a bunch of kisses. That's all. Don't get the wrong idea.
Fine, sure, whatever.
Well then, since you're begging, I guess there's no helping it.
Michiru, I don't recall begging.
Shut up. Shut your face. Shut your stupid mouth. Shut your stupid pretty lips. No need to say anything more, right? That was close. Okay.
What was close?
Me. I mean, just leave it, okay? Guess there's no helping it, so I'll come tomorrow, okay? Bye now.
And so it was agreed that Michiru would join in my training. I was planning a fairly long-distance course, though. Wonder if she'll be all right.
I'll bring my radio flyer wagon. You just pull me.
I'm gonna play Pokemon Go while we run.
I did it! Okay!
Also, I don't remember saying a word about a date.
I only like plums.
School Armatory! The next day, I get out of bed at 4:45 a.m. as usual. The sun is unusually awake.
Yeah,
And-
it's the land of the rising sun.
After some quick preparations, head outside for my early morning jog.
I leave my serial killer room.
Whoa. But as I emerge into the lobby, I hear a strange clattering sound from Michiru's room upstairs. Her Michi room, you might say. I haven't heard anything about the girl tossing and turning in her sleep.
Might you? You might.
You might say. Wonder if something happened.
Allie! I tried to practice running and I got 2 steps.
Well, guess it's nothing worth worrying about. Sounds like she hurt herself. Nothing to worry about. At my normal time, I run my normal distance at my normal pace. Nothing out of the normal whatsoever. But such regularity is precisely the point of a normal routine course like this.
Normally.
Normally, I would head back to my room, take a light shower to rinse off my sweat, boil my beans. Is that sexual?
Yeah. Hey, baby, you want to boil my beans?
And have my breakfast. While masticating steadily away,
Jesus Christ,
I
dude.
ponder a certain philosophical dilemma. Do beans have emotions? Are they a fruit? Some claim that cacti can sense human feelings. What, then, of the bean?
Consider the bean.
They don't scream when you boil them. But perhaps some know them to... what? But perhaps some among them know how to use their bean. You flick it. Plants might be aware of the world in their own unknowable way.
Please do not flick it.
Under such a hypothesis, even vegetarians would be monstrous mass murderers. Brandishing their cruel shining knives, they gruesomely flay innocent carrots, chop their bodies into sections, and then consume them to the core.
Is he writing the movie
Sausage Party?
Sausage Party? Yeah.
Yes. Plants do have feelings, it's been proven. They don't like, not feelings, but they can feel.
They pick up on vibes.
They feel pain and
Yeah.
Whatnot. Not pain. I don't know. It's weird, but
Yeah.
they can feel.
They can sense surrounding
Yeah.
vibes and emotions, because if you talk nice to your plants, they're more likely to grow.
Perhaps we should put a price on the head of those habitually cornflake crunching serial killers.
I'm funny. I should write a book.
I should date myself. Come to think of it, my stocks are depleted. This is no time to be thinking up idiotic puns, however great they are. Without Sachi and Amane around, I have no one to rely on for the procurement of my foodstuffs but myself. Suppose I'll take a quick break and then head to the supermarket for some cornflakes family-sized boxes. Feeling the calm mid-morning sunlight on my skin. Mid-morning? 4:45?
No, he already went out and ran
That's
and came
right.
back.
And 8. Or almost 8. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to set off for another run before my afternoon training. But there's no point to excessive exercise unless you're a masochist who finds pleasure in making your body scream, or you do CrossFit.
Depends on how many drinks I've had.
Of course, the act of running can be pleasant in its own right. I myself sometimes head out for a jog merely to change my mood. It pisses me off when I run. It's just a matter of moderation.
This is the worst. Why does anybody do
Yeah.
this?
I make my way back to the dorm, bags full of beans in both hands. I bought in bulk today.
That's like, that should be like a phrase for like having your shit together.
Got my bag
Like,
full of beans.
Yeah, I'll show up tomorrow, bags full of beans.
If I had slightly more goodness in my heart, I could probably get every small furry animal in a 3-mile radius through the winter with these.
But they can't have my beans. They're my beans!
Fuck them animals. My bags are full of beans. He's got some weird thoughts.
Yeah.
Then again, receiving a mountain of nuts outside my room in the spring
In there, buddy.
from my grateful forest friends would be a serious nuisance.
College, am I right?
I think I'll consume these beans on my own. Fuck them, they're my beans. With this much in stock, my basic needs should be met for some time.
When nuclear winter sets upon us, they'll all come knocking at my door for beans. They'll see.
They laugh at me now.
They'll call me Bean Man. And I will have the beans.
And me with my bean supremacy shall look down on them.
They shall call me the King Bean, the Mean Bean Machine.
What on earth is that? Oh my god!
She's so fucking cute and I love her so much. Sorry.
There's a woman acting strangely in front of our gate. She digs into the ground with her tiptoes for a moment.
She got all dressed up.
Only to, yeah, she stole Makina's dress.
She's so cute.
Only to abruptly twirl around in a circle on the spot.
And she's got the fucking bottom sleeves. She's a bottom. She's got her hands in her sleeves.
Uh-huh.
It's adorable.
Don't tell me that's Michiru.
I wish I had beans.
He's gonna make me run in this.
What were you?
What on earth is that girl doing? I sincerely doubt the outside world will prove nearly so tolerant of her peculiar taste in headwear as we have.
This
I hate
cat
ribbons.
would fall if it wasn't digging into my skull.
Yeah. It's the cat. It's ratatouilleing her.
Yeah.
I did tell her to tag along on my afternoon training, but that's still a good 3 hours away. What's her objective here? Tell me, Michiru, what exactly are you doing out here? After this undignified shriek of surprise, Michiru stares at me with a blank, dumbstruck expression. From all appearances, she seems to be in a state of shock. Is there something wrong with the girl? I mean, yes.
How many beans did you buy?
It's only clear now that I've approached her, but she has numerous bandages on her fingertips. Don't tell me that mangy cat bit her and passed on some strange disease. I did vaccinate the thing, but maybe it was too late.
The finger biting disease.
Does she have rabies? Hello, do you recognize me? Pull yourself together. How many fingers am I holding up?
I don't know how to count. Hey, well, you wait long?
Say what?
What, you got beans in your ears? Like I said, did I keep you waiting? Sorry about that. Guess I took my time. Ha 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 ha. I'm cute and charming and convivial. I said that out loud, but
Convivial?
I didn't
Wow.
want to. I learned that on my word of the day toilet paper.
An improbable theory pushes its way into my mind. Please don't tell me she seriously come to our meeting place a full 3 hours early.
What's wrong? Come on, why don't we look?
Michiru, my friend, it's still a good 3 hours before the arranged time.
I know, but I've got bags full of beans.
Look how cute I am. My bags aren't full of beans at all. When asked, did you wait long, I can only respond, no. In fact, I hadn't even begun waiting.
Well, then you're late. Oh, I see. That's good then.
Man, she is convivial. Is this girl even hearing what I'm saying to her? Okay, Michiru, listen carefully. I'm just coming back from shopping at the supermarket by the station. You see all these beans? My training isn't for hours. I wasn't waiting for you, and I'm not going yet.
If I run a marathon, do I get that many beans? What's that? Bean? Did you say bean? Or mean?
Mean bean.
Huh?
Can you seriously not understand this? My supermarket bag's still dangling from both hands. I stand there dumbfounded. The girl's completely off in her own little world.
Wow, you're carrying all the groceries in one trip? You're so cool. What's that? Training? Beans?
You have to do it in one trip. 2 trips sucks.
Of course.
Michiru peers into my plastic bags with a face full of confusion. Beans have nothing to do with training. Listen, I'm going to head back to my room to drop these off, so just stay where you are for now. Guess there's no helping it. I'll bring my schedule forward somewhat.
Guess we'll eat these beans later.
Sorry about that. I don't know, it seems like it came earlier or something.
Yeah, but I'll be doing that later, so I'll forgive you, as long as you forgive me.
Almost. Well, whatever. Incidentally, we'll be running on the road used by civilians, so remove the cat before we go.
I can't.
That's true. Cats and civilians do not mix. Cat.
Yeah, the one on your cranium.
My cranium? Oh my god, is my fly down? That's true! Come on, kitty meow, get off! I've got a date!
Meow.
Freaking third wheel.
Fine, so do I.
Gee, what I said, what she said.
With the white cat across the street, because I'm like Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service.
I've never seen it.
Oh. You're disturbing me, woman. All right then, stand by for the moment, understood?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm disturbing the guy walking around with 2 bags of beans. Yeah! I still got my shark pouch.
I honestly have no idea what the girl's thinking. I only said she could come along for my training, right? What part of that prompted that simpering grin? Fucking simp. In the first place, is she seriously planning to run in those clothes? Even a pair of sneakers would have earned partial credit, but no such luck. Then again, hardly any point complaining now. I'm the one who authorized her to accompany me. Suppose I have to roll with it.
Wait, there's rolling involved?
The feline has reclaimed its perch.
Huh? No way! When did that happen?
Totally didn't do it on purpose.
Let's stop using that catnip shampoo.
How do you not notice something like that? Are the nerves in your head not functional?
I use a lot of hair dye. Come on, kitty meow. It's just for today, okay? I'll play with you later. Come on. Maybe I can get you some beans. That's the plot. That's the plan here. I start dating him, then we get all the beans, and then we'll be the bean queens.
The cat is the mastermind. Just wants beans. Meow.
Whew, that was close. I almost had a cat on my head.
It's back! I have no idea what was close to what. Strange woman, why place a cat on your cranium?
My head gets cold. I have a bald spot.
From all the hair dye.
Perhaps she's aware that U.S. Marines used to tie ropes around their heads to enable allies high in the rigging to distinguish friend from foe.
That's definitely not it.
Yeah, nobody knows that.
You can just wear a hat with a 4-leaf emblem on the top, like a leprechaun. That insignia is something like an iconized version of the rope they used in the old days.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's such a cool idea. You're so cool and smart and handsome. I think he said a hat would look good on me. Ha ha ha.
I don't think I said anything of the sort, actually. Have to say, though, your clothes today leave a different impression than usual.
A penis impression? What? No? Really? Can you tell?
That you're wearing different clothes? Yes.
Yeah, we all have like 2 outfits.
Yeah, I get the feeling you put in some real effort.
I didn't put in any effort. Everyone's gone, so I just went through their shit.
Wake up this hot.
These are just my casual clothes, totally normal. I mean, I found these clothes lying around in the mountains, actually. They're mountain clothes.
Is that a fact? My impression was that you bought several outfits yesterday and carefully chose this one from the many you tried out this morning. Was I mistaken?
What makes you think that?
You weren't in the dorm much yesterday and
You're paying close attention to me, aren't you?
came back with bags from clothing stores in both hands?
Those were beans.
I figured they, whatever, they should be beans, but I heard you clattering around first thing in the morning.
That's not true. Stupid. Okay, then let's commence the day training. All right, here we go.
Hit that damn and get the fuck out of here.
I'm jamming on them bitches.
Herm, you're a troublesome one, woman.
Hey, 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 ho! Come on, Yuuji, you too!
Hey, hey, ho.
Where's your energy? Come on. Hey, hey, ho! Okay, I'm tired.
Okay, he's never gonna hey, hey, ho, I guess.
Hey, hey, oh. I need you to carry me back.
Let's rest over here by this CG.
We went like a whole 5 steps, and this is too much.
What's the matter, Yosaku?
The fuck does that mean?
I thought we were being energetic.
Who are you calling a Saku? Yes. Oh, too many beans.
Something wrong?
Yeah, why do you keep running in the exact same place? First it was endlessly circling around the school, now it's just going back and forth.
It's easier to calculate your distance that way, right? And consistent road conditions are better for training purposes.
Why don't you get a treadmill? Okay, maybe so, but... Oh my god. Look, 3 hours with no break? Come on.
We took regular breaks, didn't we? 5 minutes every hour. What's the problem?
Short. Ridiculously, brutally short. Hey, aren't you hungry? Let's give it a rest for now, okay? I heard there were beans somewhere.
Herm. I suppose you have a point. It is around that time of day to eat some beans. A somewhat lengthy break might be in order.
7 minutes.
Perhaps at the Mexican restaurant for a bean burrito.
Yeah, but without the burrito. Yeah, let's do it. Break time, break time. Give me a Kit Kat.
Gotta love me some break time. Her face brightening, Michiru points towards the high spot she's so fond of.
Let's head over there. That's already drawn. It should be a great spot for a picnic.
No picnic. We're going back to the dorm, eating there, and then resuming our training.
Not that sort of break. Come on, let's go spread out a sheet over there and do some box lunch training. Okay? Yeah.
Field training and the distribution of portable rations?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt.
I don't know, whatever gets that dick out of your pants. I know, right? Great. Okay, then let's go. Let's rad.
And now she's energetic all of a sudden.
I was just hangry. Cat.
What the?
Where's the sheet?
Did that come out of the pouch? Michiru, my friend.
Huh? What now?
Well, your head.
My hair looks stupid? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm gonna put down the sheet now, okay?
Meow. Michiru retrieves a wooden basket from somewhere or other. She ran with that for 3 hours?
No, she probably had it pre-placed here.
Thrusts her hand inside and withdraws a plastic picnic sheet.
There's gonna be a cat on her head during the sex scene.
Okay then, I'll get this spread out right away. By
It'll-
that I mean my legs.
It'll block her naughty bits.
Perfect.
Meow!
As she expands the sheet, it twists violently in midair and falls to the ground in a tangled lump.
I usually sleep on this plastic sheet. I drink a lot of soda. One more time.
She tries again, but the exact same powerful jerk naturally produces the same results. Impressive, in a way. Such utter ineptitude at something as basic as spreading out a sheet must be fairly rare. Give it here, I'll do it.
Oh, such a gentleman. Yeah.
Like so, and so.
She just fucks it up. God damn it.
Amazing! Yuuji, are you actually a plastic sheet pro? Oh my god. There's only like 4 of those left in the world.
There is no such profession.
Huh? Come on, what about those guys in the city? With the sheets and cardboard boxes?
Those people are homeless.
Stop. Please, say no more. I understand. Yes, those people are pros. I am an amateur. I have not been in the Olympics for sheet spreading.
Okay. Alright then, let's take us a seat. Why don't we?
Cheerfully taking off her shoes, Michiru sits down on the soft plastic sheet. When I remove my sneakers and follow, she places our shoes on the 4 corners of the sheet.
When you do this, it can't flip over, see?
Yeah, it can't be super windy on top of a ocean view glade.
Yeah.
True enough. Clever.
Well then, I think it's about time to bring out the lunch. Okay, Yuuji-kun, what do you think we have here?
Sandwiches, I imagine.
Oh, that would have been a good idea. Oh, it's about candy. Yeah, I love more candy. Why? What made you think that?
You normally don't make your own food, so it seems unlikely that you cooked rice or ordered McDonald's. Prepared side dishes. A sandwich just involves cutting bread and stuffing and ingredients.
Oh, shit, ingredients.
So it strikes me as the more plausible possibility. Bread sandwiches!
Yay! Do you like air?
Also, those band-aids on your fingers, I initially thought you might have gotten scratched by the cat, but now I'm thinking you nicked yourself with a kitchen knife. So anyway, what did you make?
Sandwiches.
I see. Well, get on with it. All this talking has made me hungry.
And then shut up. Really? Because I ate the sandwiches. Okay, then better eat it all up.
The girl places her offering on the sheet. It's an entire loaf of plain bread. Its interior gouged out and stuffed with salad.
I'm a sandwich artist.
I fully expected her cooking to be incompetent, but I never anticipated such a novel technique.
So, like, I brought spoons because I don't know how we're supposed to eat this.
I don't think you can call this a sandwich.
Bullshit. It's things between two giant hunks of bread. That's sandwich.
We have to look up the rules of sandwiches.
Well, tell me this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
If it's got a big hole in the middle with salad inside, doesn't that count as a burrito?
I guess if it's hollowed out.
That's how I've gathered. No.
No, I thought he meant it was an entire loaf of bread,
Okay.
unsliced, sliced down the middle, and then a salad in the middle, and then the two chunks of bread smashed together. So it's a
Okay.
sandwich made out of an entire loaf of bread.
Okay. So that's still a sandwich then.
Exactly.
Also, no, a hot dog is not a sandwich.
Yes, it is. Yeah, since you exercise it, what is it then? I thought
According to the rule of breads, it's a taco.
Yeah, bullshit. So, what's a Philly cheesesteak? Is that not a sandwich? Because that's on a hoagie that's not cut all the way through a lot of the times.
That's a gyro.
That's not even close.
Since you exercise a lot, I thought a bread cave might be better than a normal sandwich, you know? I worked at Panera for like 3 days before they fired me.
Bread cave.
Boys like their food big and filling, right?
I am not going to eat this thing. There's no beans in it.
What? Why? Why not? Isn't that cruel? I think you might be a dick. Are you a dick? Yeah, you're a dick.
Yeah, have you not noticed?
I worked so hard to make this. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this. Literally. I cut myself a lot.
Not relevant. I don't like your disrespectful treatment of valuable provisions. Well, I suppose there's no helping it today, but expect severe punishment the next time you pull a stunt like this.
Is it like naughty punishment or real punishment? Is it severe punishment? Like what?
A slap to the face.
Ooh. Not that. Anything but that. Maybe
I'll
once.
tug on your eye strings.
No, I need those. My eyes will come out. Okay, then I'll be careful next time. Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
I mean, you said next time. That means we'll have another picnic lunch like this sometime, right?
Damn it! That's not what I meant. I'm just telling you to treat food with respect.
Verbal contract. You owe me a date. Huh, sure, it's all good. Go ahead and eat, okay?
My admonition seems to have brushed off. I grab Michiru by her twin tails. Ooh. Pull her face to
Good lord.
extreme at close range and repeat myself.
I baked the bread myself. Sorry, it's like hard as a rock, and if you write on a chalkboard with it, it actually works. Ah!
Hold it. It's not all good. Listen carefully. Treat food with fucking respect.
All you eat is beans. Yes.
Alright, glad to see you've got the message.
I'm with the cat.
Yeah. Look at him. He's like, this guy's a fucking dick, Michiru.
What the heck was that? So scary. Don't have to act like that on our first date.
Quit your whining. Well, then I'll have some. Wow.
What an asshole.
Huh. That was a weird grunt. Oh, did you eat some of the sandwich? Uh-oh.
Michiru's cooking looked beyond terrible, but the taste isn't bad.
Is making a sandwich considered cooking?
It's not. Not to say that it's particularly good either. But the gap with its appearance works in her favor. Or perhaps I was simply hungry.
The gaps in my appearance work in my favor.
They don't for me. As I cram the huge lump of bread into my mouth, Michiru watches with a bright smile on her face.
Was it tasty?
I suppose so. Exceeds expectations, let's say. Either way, you worked hard on that, right? It'd be bad manners to turn up my nose. I was going to earlier.
Yeah, what were
but
you doing before you started eating?
You literally said, I'm not going to eat that.
Yeah, worked hard. Did I say that?
Yes, you did. Anything to drink?
Ocean? Just this 12-pack of Prime! Just one of these fucking, these girl beers. These wine coolers.
Yeah.
These bad girls come in four skis.
Smirnoff Ice.
Thought you might ask that question. And so I prepared this pow pow tea.
I've never heard of it. Did you say poo-poo tea?
Wow, stop being obsessed with my poop.
I guess it is popo. Popo.
Yeah, popo.
No way, you don't know about this stuff, you know? That let's drink pow pow tea commercial?
Like I said, no. Don't really care. Books don't usually have commercials. Hurry up and give a here.
Seriously? But drink! Such a hip new phrase, like, you know, wow, I wonder what drinking is. Here you go, tea.
Stop trying to make drinking a thing.
And commercials were all like, I'm drinking like a finkin'.
What you drinking, thinking? Michiru passes me this mystery beverage in a thermos. The taste is that of perfectly normal blended tea.
You know what's crazy? Like, how does a thermos know if the stuff inside it is hot or cold? Yeah, does it stay? Like, how does it know to keep it cold or to keep it warm? Like, what if I put soup in there? If I put cold soup in there, does it come out hot because it knows that it's soup?
Herm. We're both saying things that make us not like each other, aren't we?
The wind feels nice up here, doesn't it? Every time.
True enough. I think I sort of understand why this cat likes it so much.
What cat? Oh, kidding me. I mean that cat. This cat.
Yes, that cat. Meow.
That darn cat.
Relaxing outside like this, Michiru certainly doesn't seem like a problem child. She seems like a normal girl you'd find anywhere. I'm bored.
Oh, what are you looking at?
Nothing. Alright, guess we should get back going to our room.
Oh, good. We don't have to run anymore because I filled you up with bread. What? All right. Hey, want to, do this again, maybe? Not that I really want to, but, we're both bored and all. And
I said I'm not bored. Yeah. I'm not.
no, I mean, you're not busy, right? So we could do this again, maybe, yeah? No big deal, right?
Michiru's completely forgotten her tsundere attitude in her desperation. She really is a normal girl, isn't she? Right down to the comical array of bandages on her fingers. Girls always have those.
This one has SpongeBob on it.
Oh, sweet. Do you really want to date me that badly?
That's not, you got it all wrong. This is just a game to kill time, This isn't a date. It's a make-believe date. A pretend date. It's just like a friend date with some kissing, maybe, later. Since it's pretend, we can do it as much as we want, right?
Herm. Pretend, eh? Now I'm interested.
Change how I'm sitting without ripping 700 wires out of things. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretend. It's all pretend.
Alright, since it's a game, I don't see any problem with that. You went out of your way to buy yourself cute clothes, so it would be wasteful to only use them once. I suppose we can play again.
Am I going to have a different outfit next time? Because that's going to be awesome. What? Really?
No, I'm saying you can wear the same outfit. Yeah, it's just a play date, right? Combat drills, not actual battle.
Okay, you be the daddy, and I'll be the dog. Right, it's practice, so we're prepared for the real battle. Yeah. Okay, then sounds good. Let's do it again. The dating game. Yeah.
That's it. For the time being, we're gonna run another 5 kilometers or so today. How about 20 for the next date?
You're gonna pay me to date you? That's fucking awesome. Yeah, right. Figures.
You have a complaint?
No, that's fine by me. Yeah.
After putting away the plastic sheet, we set off for a little light postprandial exercise.
Oh man, my prandials are barking.
Well, think you can keep up? You can always head back to the dorm first if you want.
I'll come with you.
I see. What's the watchword then?
I don't know. I didn't finish today's puzzle. Hey ho!
Michiru's grinning as she jogs towards me. Somehow, there's a slight smile of amusement on my face as well. Oh no.
It's so contagious.
The wind is unceasingly pleasant. The sea below us infinitely wide.
The
Yay!
world flat as a pancake. Oh, sorry.
I'm never changing out of this again.
Bad time to take a drink.
He called me cute. When I leave my room the next morning for my daily marathon, I find Michiru standing in the lobby with a beaming smile on her face. Surely this can't be what it looks like, but it's probably best to ask for safety's sake. What are you doing out here at this hour, woman?
Huh? What? Did you forget? We're going on a pretend date, right? You promised.
No, I didn't forget. It was impulsive of me, but I did indeed promise the girl more pretend dates.
Can we, like, pretend to kiss?
We've already done that.
I wasn't there.
It's currently... Well, you were for the second one.
Oh, right.
5 in the morning. Does she seriously expect me to play house at this hour? Yes, I agreed to that, but I have my own life as well. Running in the morning is my daily routine. You're aware of that, aren't you?
Well, sometimes you have to make sacrifices in the sake of love, okay? Of course I am.
And what time is it right now?
5 o'clock in the morning.
When does anyone sleep?
Never.
So what do you want from me?
Shall we go on a pretend date?
At 5 in the morning? No, I think not. As I
go
may...
to IHOP.
As I may have mentioned, I'm going for a run right now. Can date when you get back.
What?
When I
But
get
you
back.
promised yesterday! Liar! Liar! I'm gonna get Frankie Muniz to turn you blue.
Michiru's face crumples with disappointment. The girl looks about ready to burst into tears, but for the moment she focuses on swinging her arms wildly in my general direction.
I'm just gonna swing my arms like this and walk forward. And if you get hit, that's your own fault.
Her movements are clumsy in the extreme, but also unpredictable. Every once in a while, an amateur's haphazard swing can become a KO punch in the chin out of sheer random chance. So I punch her in the face.
Even Glass Joe has one knockout.
I take a careful step backward and attempt to negotiate. Don't jump to conclusions. Yes, I promised. I'm just saying that the crack of dawn isn't a reasonable time for a playdate.
What? Then when can we go?
Let's see. A little past noon, just like yesterday, seems more appropriate.
Okay, 1 in the afternoon it is.
I'll be there at 10.
You better be there.
She's just like me for real.
Don't even think about running off somewhere.
On time is late.
I won't run or hide. In the meantime, why don't you come up with some place for us to go?
Okay. Amine's room. She got all
What?
the toys.
Why?
I can decide. Me? In other words, you want me to make the date? Pretend date plan?
That's right. You have any problem with that?
Have you ever asked a girl where she wants to go to eat?
I'm...
Well, come
You know
on.
what? I'm gonna need at least 6 o'clock.
Come on, in a typical boy-girl couple, doesn't the guy think up the dates? The woman says what she wants, and the man makes it happen.
What? So we're not just doing the playdates, we're pretending to be lovers?
You gotta be lovers to go on a date? Well, pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's sort of what dating is in the first place, right? Right? I'm not wrong, am I?
I read Vogue.
Teen Vogue.
Well, I understand what you're trying to say. In that case, I will retain decision-making power. No, I want it back.
I instantly regret this.
How does this sound as a plan for today's date? After a light round of jump squats, we proceed to the death-defying one-rope bridge. And then after removing any watches or other metal objects on your person...
This all sounds like sex. I would do a little one-rope bridge with you. Hold on, actually, that's okay. I'll decide. Leave it to me, please.
Why? The blueprint was just starting to come together.
No, that's okay. I mean, it'll be fine this way. I'll pull this off perfectly okay. Question. Do you like escape rooms? Just asking randomly.
Alright then, let's go with that.
What is your opinion on times that are medieval? Right, okay,
They're
see you
alright.
soon.
They're fair. Michiru waves goodbye with a big smile on her face. Something seems to be missing from this picture. May as well ask for clarity's sake, I suppose. Michiru, my friend!
Yes?
Weren't you supposed to be A tsundere?
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I am. Go run all you want, jerk. Why don't you fall into the sea while you're at it? But not at my spot, because I don't
There we
want
go.
them to rope it off.
Much better. Now I can keep naming the episodes Soon-related titles.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I think randomly wishing horrible deaths on your acquaintances is less tsundere and more twisted.
I was waiting for you to... I was like, which one is that? That's one of them.
Indeed, perhaps I should just fall into the sea. But if I do happen to plunge to a watery grave this morning, I imagine you'll come to deeply regret making such a thoughtless joke. Then you'll see I'll kill myself.
That'll show her.
Every night I'll appear in your dreams, standing
You
at the
already
foot of your
do.
bed, dripping wet,
That's usually me.
resentment burning in my eyes. All right then, I'll be going now.
Yeah, wait, that's heavy! I'm Marty McFly all of a sudden. It was just a little lighthearted abuse. This payback is way too heavy.
I imagine so. Let that be a lesson to you.
Oh, I hate learning. I'll see you later, okay? Make sure you come back safely. Love you.
Oh, look, you can say a proper goodbye after all. Should have been honest with yourself from the start.
Probably shouldn't have said that love you part. Shut up! Get lost!
There we
I'll
go.
bite you.
And so, I was able to safely complete my routine. Daily training of this sort is meaningful practice precisely because you perform it without fail.
Yeah, I do not. I've tried. I've tried many times to be in a routine of working out.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen that way.
No matter how small your stride may be, what's important is to keep steadily putting one foot in front of the other. Surprisingly, many people get it completely backward and they fall over and moonwalk like Michael Jackson. But when an amateur signs up for a sports gym, they frequently exercise for hours on the very first day without a thought for the consequences, doing more harm than good to their bodies.
Hey, bros, you guys want to go to the sports gym? Go to the local sports gym?
They got some sports. We can gym. What do you think, Jim?
My name is John.
A workout schedule needs to be approached systematically to ensure a steady daily amount of exercise suited to your physical capabilities. Otherwise, you'll quit after a week with nothing but aches and pains for your trouble.
Yeah, but I mine's not because I overexert myself. My quitting is because I only have very specific time to work out, and it's always like the first thing in the morning when everyone else in the house is asleep and the house is quiet. But I also wake up early so I can play video games before work. So, I mean...
That's much more fun.
Exactly! Those monsters ain't gonna hunt themselves.
When I return to the dorm, Michiru seems to be obediently standing by in her room in preparation for our afternoon outing. I was worried about the possibility of a panting, saliva-spewing greeting in the manner of a dog impatiently awaiting its walk. But it seems things aren't quite that bad.
Yeah, I thought this was like the end of the thought, and I was like, you think she's gonna pants him?
Yeah. It might be time for a panting.
How was school today, Timmy? I was involved in a panting.
Even after taking my shower, there's still plenty of time before our 1 p.m. date. I throw myself down on the bed to read one of the books
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
left me before her departure. Today, I've got a first-person work of reportage written by a war photographer. Unlike fiction, the book captures a vivid slice of reality. Very interesting stuff.
Weirdly, no pictures.
There's even a few comic anecdotes. Ha! I had a chuckle. Like the time he tried to exchange money inside a disputed region and got handed a stack of newspaper bills with a few real notes on the top and bottom. Clever swindle. Takes advantage of the natural assumption someone's not going to cheat you so blatantly face to face. Simple but effective bit of misdirection. Almost like a sleight of hand trick. You're not going to see through something like that until you've cast aside your unconscious assumptions about what couldn't possibly be.
Cool.
But anyways, time for some beans. I noticed that 1 p.m. has come and gone. Bit of a surprise. I would have expected Michiru to come drag me away by now.
You fucking stood me up, you fucking piece of shit.
Deciding I might as well wait for her to show up, I reach out for another book.
Medieval Times only has very specific set times for their
Yeah.
fucking shows.
Medieval.
Now we're gonna have to sit in the Green Knights area, and that motherfucker never wins.
We're never gonna get any roast mutton.
This is stupid.
For some reason, I find myself unable to concentrate. The ticking of my clock seems strangely loud all of a sudden. Who turned up the volume on it? I can't maintain my
This'll
usual
annoy
focus on the printed word. All right, suppose I might as well head over myself to the medieval times.
I jumped in the ocean because I thought you did.
Mumbling. Yeah, she thinks you're dead in the ocean. Mumbling to no one in particular, I drop my book and head for Michiru's room, her Michi room.
I'm naked.
I know. Michiru, you in there? It's about time, isn't it? I knock on the door and call out, but receive no response. I've been here before. There's always a possibility she had to leave on some pressing business, I suppose.
Don't do that.
If so, she could have at least said something to me, but, well, that's her choice to make. The girl can do as she pleases. Meow. You're the same cat, aren't you? The black cat that's recently spent most of its time fused to Michiru's skull pushes the door open, poking its face outside.
She ain't here, bro.
If this animal's here, it seems quite possible that Michiru's still in her room as well. But she didn't respond to my voice at all. Some sort of trouble, maybe? Oh no, I'm stuck in the washing machine.
Why do you have a washing machine in your room?
It was very hard to get in here.
I haven't slept. I spent all night dragging this into my room.
Yeah, it's not even plugged in. Michiru, I'm coming in.
So you know how many flights of stairs I had to pull that thing up?
We have an elevator.
Fuck.
When I reach out for the doorknob, the black cat pulls back in a panic. Seems the little beast still strongly dislikes me, but enough to let me into the room. I enter the room slowly, keeping an eye out for booby traps out of an abundance of caution.
I still want this.
Yeah.
Looks so soft.
Inside, I find Michiru lying face down on her bed, ass up in the air, breathing in the soft and regular manner of a contented sleeper.
I guess that is how she naps.
I was prepared for the possibility of something being seriously wrong. I've played a few too many visual novels.
Right.
So I have to admit this is a bit of an anticlimax. Wish she was dead. Sleeping in.
Cooler.
Are we? And after all that squawking this morning, you're a carefree one.
I do love you.
The cat hops under the bed and licks Michiru's cheek repeatedly, but she doesn't even stir. Come to think of it, the girl tagged along for a full 15 kilometers of running yesterday. Hardly surprising she'd be exhausted. It wasn't a particularly impressive distance by my standards.
I'm cool like that. Ladies, anyone listening?
But for a typical female student, I suppose it was praiseworthy effort. Hope she washed those clothes. Well, calling this woman typical strikes me as somewhat problematic.
Yeah, I mean, you just fucking said that females can't run as far, so you're already problematic.
But I'll save that debate for another day.
I won't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out with Yuuji and get him out too, and I'm gonna fucking suck on that penis.
The cat and I look at each other and share the equivalent of a wry smile. I hope she meant mine.
Oh, why is it barbed?
Michiru's face appears to be resting on a fashion magazine. There's a picture of the outfit she wore yesterday, circled in red permanent marker. Even after all that exercise, I'm getting the feeling she was up late last night, in which case it'd probably be more considerate to let her sleep instead of dragging her outside. I give the cat a single pet on the head, causing it to flee immediately, and turn to leave. Get some rest. We'll cancel today's date.
Hold it right
Jesus
there!
Christ! She's wearing the same outfit today. What are you talking about?
Hold on a second. I'm awake. I wasn't sleeping or dreaming about anything. Not at all.
Just go back to sleep, alright? No reason to push yourself.
I'm gonna push you. I'm not pushing myself. I'm awake. Totally awake. Yawn.
So am
I'm
I
awake.
after that.
I mean, not yawn. What's the opposite of a yawn?
Yeah. Michiru forces out the words while glaring weakly at me through half-open eyes. Her claims rendered even less convincing when she rises to her feet and promptly staggers to the side,
I'm gonna tell you how I'm not tired, but I'm too sleepy.
very nearly doing something.
See, I'm so awake. Oh, God, I'm fucking sleepy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, my head is heavy.
Listen, just go back to bed. There's no reason to pointlessly exacerbate your exhaustion.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna wake up at like 10 p.m. and not be able to get back to sleep, and my whole week's gonna be shot.
I already exacerbated. That's why I'm so tired.
Yeah, it's not true. I'm not exhausted, you know, just a little short on sleep.
I see. How much did you get last night?
None! The date didn't even go well.
None of those big guys and their penises even showed up.
About 8-inch minutes.
8-inch minutes? That's not even a nap, woman. Get it back in that bed and sleep long enough to secrete your growth hormones properly.
I'm gonna secrete some hormones on you.
My lord.
I don't wanna sleep. I wanna go on the date.
Well, if you insist, let's get going then. Make your prep. Yeah, she's gonna fall asleep on you.
Yeah.
Make your preparations in the next 30 seconds.
Arby's! It's not possible.
I suppose not. You have 5 minutes then. I'll wait outside.
Okay, I'm asleep. Yeah! I don't know whether I'll bother to go, but I suppose I'll be there.
Just how long will it take this girl to get a solid grasp on the tsundere concept anyway?
Well, not as long as Amane.
Yeah. In old movies, they often represented the time wasted waiting for women with a pile of cigarette butts on the ground. So I started smoking.
Because it's cooler.
But these days, there's heightened social and legal pressure regarding both public smoking and littering, so that's becoming a pretty rare sight.
So I rip a fat draw off of my vape.
What, then, can take the place of that image as visual shorthand for a man kept waiting by a woman?
The urine stain growing in his pants.
How many TikToks he has watched. A red battery icon on the cell phone you've been using to browse the internet. Not really feeling the atmosphere from that one. In the first place, it's so easy to send messages these days that waiting in vain might as well be a less frequent phenomenon than before. I'm still pondering these matters when Michiru appears, complete with cat hat. It's been exactly 5 minutes since I left her room.
Here I am. Signed, sealed, delivered. Did you wait long?
5 minutes or so.
What's with the scowl? You got a problem?
Didn't anyone ever tell you to arrive 5 minutes early to your appointments?
Don't be ridiculous. You only gave me 5 minutes to prepare, and I'm supposed to be 5 minutes early? What am I, a fucking time, whatchamacallit?
Please define whatchamacallit.
It's like a candy bar that no one really likes.
Yeah.
You know, like a mystery person who controls time or whatever, like a fucking doctor, mystery time paradoxer guy.
Oh yeah, a time paradoxer. Let's get going already. I will leave you behind.
No, wait for me. You got that? Don't leave me behind for real. Come on, wait up. So anyway, I came up with a date plan.
Good. Let's hear it.
We're gonna nap.
Mm-hmm.
A one-day, zero-night trip to the beautiful beaches of Mishima Cape, accompanied by the one and only Matsushima Michiru. And this cat.
Michiru delivers the line with all the triumphant flair of a strutting peacock. The beach. We just went a few weeks ago. I'm laughing at how I said peacock. Peacock.
No, that was no good. I really like to pretend it never happened. Did I tell you about this?
According to Michiru, while I was off swimming with Amane and Makina, she'd been forcibly enlisted by Sachi to help construct an massive work of sand art. And in the end, the enormous castle they'd spent hours creating ended up collapsing just before they finished, trapping her beneath.
You guys left me on the beach for like 3 days. I got covered in sand and couldn't escape. Frozen solid as the captain of the something Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And on top of it all, this kid from the neighborhood, I can say no more. Point is, it was terrible.
He peed on me. I see. Have to say, though, it's a bit of a boring choice from my perspective.
What are you saying? At least go with anywhere's fun with you or something. This is a date, remember?
Pretend date, I believe.
Well, yeah, pretend date.
Same rules apply.
How about you pretend to not be an asshole?
Can't do that. That said, I suppose you have a point. Just the two of us playing on the beach might not be bad.
Huh? You really think so?
No, but we're pretending, so I said it anyway.
Oh, I see. Is that so? You're so cool.
So,
and
all of your love for me will be fictional.
This
is great.
Testing my patience here.
And so we set off walking for the nearest public beach, not rushing along, not fleeing anxiously, a simple, leisurely stroll, not unpleasant in its own right.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. Oh god. I didn't get enough sleep, so like any amount of physical activity, and I'm sweating bullets.
What's up?
It's nothing. Wanna hold hands?
Hands? I see. We are on a pseudo date, so that seems appropriate.
Ew, it's all sweaty. Yeah, it's a pseudo date after all.
Yeah, I don't know what pseudo means, but sure. Is that like a pseudo rape?
Yeah, it means we're gonna fucking robo-trip.
When I reach out, Michiru momentarily jerks her hand away, but soon tentatively surrenders to my grasp.
Wait, that's wrong. My pinky has to be on the outside or else it feels weird.
She's got a decidedly small hand, with rather thin fingers. On closer examination, there seem to be small white flecks in her nails. Are you eating properly? Your fingernails don't seem to be getting adequate nutrients.
I could use some protein. I think I'm eating a lot better than you do, at least.
Called fingernail polish, you fuck.
Less beans.
I'm not sure a diet consisting of cheap sweets and takeout lunches can really be described as healthy, my friend.
Whatever, the fucking Lunchables have like all the food groups. Shut up, you! Look, you don't have to go picking at the little stuff like that.
True enough. This is a date, after all. I have to wait till we're firmly together to start picking at things. All right, then. I will now offer a more date-appropriate comment. You are wearing perfume, aren't you?
Yeah, you noticed.
I smelled freesia and pink pepper at first. But now I'm getting heliotrope and iris with a hint of sandalwood and synthetic musk underneath. How many magazines did you rub on yourself?
I just laid them all out and I rolled around. You can tell?
To some degree. Mostly intuition, though. Anyway, there's no need to wear perfume. You smell nice naturally.
This is the same clothing I ran in, so no, I didn't.
Yeah. I take a lock of Michiru's hair in my free hand and gently stroke it. After a moment, I allow the strand of blonde hair to fall through my fingertips. It whispers against my skin as it goes.
You're an asshole.
The cat watches me touch Michiru from its vantage point nearby, a supremely irritated look on its furry face.
Huh? I don't smell nice. I mean, I color my hair and all, so I figured it must stink of the chemicals and, well, do you really think so?
Yeah, those chemicals don't smell too bad, actually. Not really.
I do like the smell of hair dye.
Yeah,
actually.
it's not bad.
Gah.
It's a lie. Like I said, I'm just pretending here. How many times do I have to say this? Why do you keep taking it seriously?
Yeah, what he said.
Meow.
Well, I'm doing it too. This is pretend, so I'm pretending too. I'm gonna pretend to unzip your pants.
I understood the first time. No need to repeat yourself.
You know, when you kissed me at first,
Mhm.
I was just really surprised. Like, why would he do that? I guess I thought, but I couldn't figure it out. My head was going round in circles. Still, since I couldn't figure it out after all that time wondering why, I decided I shouldn't worry about it anymore. Just forget it, right? It was a pretty fucking terrible kiss anyway. But, you know, even though I tried not to think about it, I just couldn't get you out of my mind anymore. It was just one kiss.
How did it end up like this?
It's just a little crush. Not like I faint every time we touch. Am I just weird or something? That's all a lie, by the way.
Herm! Maybe it's just because you're not used to it. I doubt it matters that I'm the one that did it.
I don't know. When I was making out with Amine,
I was going to say, you could have kissed Domine. Anybody would feel a little awkward over a sudden kiss, and without much experience, I can see how it would weigh on your mind.
No, that's a cat. Oh, so Yuuji, it doesn't mean anything to you that we kissed and all?
That's right. Didn't mean a thing to me. It's just a moment of physical contact, mucous membranes and all
I'm
that.
about to fucking physically contact my fist to your nose. Is that because you're experienced, Yuuji? You kissed lots of girls before, so kissing me just that one time isn't really special or anything? You slut.
Yep, that's the gist of it. No feelings attached.
No kidding. I see. It's kind of a letdown. Of course, I'm pretending right now, so that's a lie.
I was lying too, actually.
Huh? That was a lie? The part about how it didn't mean anything?
Hold on, are you seriously planning to do this for every little thing I say? This is a pretend date, so don't take anything coming out of my mouth seriously.
Yeah, it's pretend, but how much of that was just this once. Tell me the truth. No, forget it. Never mind. Just, I don't get it. This is really confusing. Do you like me or you're not? I have this note. Circle a letter. Why did I put maybe on it? Why enter him?
Michiru scratches vigorously at her head in confusion and dismay. The cat, surprised by her sudden violent motion, leaps nimbly away.
Well, it's all good. I mean, we're together now, right? We're holding hands and everything, right?
Michiru strongly squeezes my hand as she speaks. The slightly sad look on her face belies her positive words. Seems my teasing has gone a little too far. Perhaps a conciliatory gesture is in order. It's so silly. Michiru, my friend, as this is a date, I happen to have a present for you.
What? Really? Why? Huh? Yuuji?
Close your eyes and hold out your hand.
This feels like a nutsack. Okay.
It's a nutsack.
I knew it.
After a quick scan of the area, I pick up a rock of moderate size laying in the dirt nearby. I then return and gently place this in Michiru's open hands.
Oh my god, it's exactly what I wanted! A rock of moderate size!
But not after placing some googly eyes on it.
What's this? Kind of heavy. Also, really rough. Is it a box with an engagement ring in it?
Alright, you can open your eyes now.
Okay.
Michiru slowly opens her eyes. In her palm rests a majestic lump of stone.
I'm gonna beat you in the head with this. Rock?
You've wanted that one for a while now, right? I picked it up for you.
Yay! I've wanted this one for... Hey, is this because we're pretending? It's a pretend date, so the present is a rock you picked up off the ground?
Right, it's a pretend date, so you get a rock I picked up off the ground. Now rejoice!
I'm so happy, I'm so happy. They're tears of soy.
I see. Move to tears of soy, eh? Ha ha ha! I'm so good at this. Afterward, with comments such as, "This is the hot color for fall," or "They collaborated with another designer on this one," I proceed to present Michiru with rock after rock. And every time Michiru answers, "No way, I'm so happy," or "Yay, what a nice surprise," then accepts my gifts with a great show of gladness. I see. Perhaps this dating thing is somewhat enjoyable after all. I just love handing her rocks. I offer rocks and receive joy in return. A strikingly surreal spectacle, if I do say so myself.
God, is this what I've been doing wrong? I should have just been giving girls rocks.
Yeah, they love them.
But I keep those rocks. Those are cool rocks.
I doubt I'll soon forget the sight of Michiru's shark pouch bulging at the seam from its cargo of stone. We'll get us here, shark pouch. Never mind.
The rocks are so heavy. I mean, some of these things are practically boulders.
Just throw them away when we're done. They're only rocks.
No, they mean something. It's sentimental.
She's gonna keep one.
Yeah, of course. I named them all.
Whoa!
Here we are, the beach, yay! Oh, so heavy. I'm gonna drown.
Having stowed her bag and changed into her swimsuit, Michiru joins me at the beach. Seems like the girl rented a large air mattress while she was at it. Should have rented one of those sharks. She's dragging it behind her, apparently struggling with the weight. It's a good distance from here to the beach house. Must have been relatively difficult carrying a float of that size all this way. Again with that swimsuit, huh?
What's wrong with it? This isn't modest. What's the big deal? It's fine. Anyway, I don't know what's up, but it's crazy empty today, isn't it?
It's like 40 degrees outside.
Pretty unusual since it's summer vacation and all.
The area isn't exactly flourishing, I guess. And when everyone thinks the beach must be packed today, sometimes barely anyone actually shows up. Not uncommon, actually.
Tell that to fucking 2020. Lucky us, right? Okay, I brought this thing and all, so let's float it out there and play. No distractions, and all you can swim. Yuuji, why are you wearing a school uniform?
The swimsuit-clad bottle blonde peers at me with innocent confusion on her face. She honestly seems to have only just noticed. Strange woman.
Yeah, I'm strange.
Listen, you didn't tell me we were going to the beach until after we left the dorm. When exactly was I supposed to procure myself a swimsuit?
You're a boy, swim in your underwear. Right, makes sense. Guess we could head back to the beach house and borrow one? But going all the way over there again would be a serious pain. Look, there's practically nobody else around here anyway. You're a guy, Yuuji, so naked's fine. Just go in naked.
Just as Michiru said, even by the standards of this mostly empty beach, we found ourselves a particularly isolated spot. If nobody's going to notice anyways, going in naked might be a suitably carefree approach. True enough. Alright, I'll do that.
Huh? I was just... Yuuji, it was just a... Well... Why are you standing like Superman? It's not that impressive.
Michiru, my friend, I am now naked.
So you are. Huh. Do they all have that weird bump on them?
It's my dangly bumpo. Something wrong? Why are you looking away?
Well, it's not like there's anything wrong, but, I don't think it's supposed to be green.
Something strange about my body? I'll play the Windows
No.
XP sound again.
Is that... I want that sound to go off every time I get an erection. I don't know if he's not getting erect, but you know what I mean.
No, not at all.
I see. Well, if you notice anything odd, feel free to let me know.
Yeah.
This is completely normal.
This weird sound keeps ringing in my ears. A freaky fanfare.
A freaky fanfare?
No, pay it no mind. That's right, it's my fault for thinking weird thoughts. I mean, we're all human beings, everybody.
It's Michi too, like playing a thing on her phone.
Yeah. What's wrong?
Is that like every time she looks?
Sorry, I changed my mind. Can you put on some underwear at least, please? My brain's about to blue screen.
Is that so? Very well then. Don't understand what you're getting all red in the face about though. Weird girl.
There's nothing impressive going on here.
I'm not weird, I'm not. You're the weird one here with that thing.
Her face still flushed, Michiru runs energetically towards the shining summer sea. I trot along behind her into a sheet of warm spray. She looks back over her shoulder.
How do you run with that thing? Yuuji, catch me if you can! You did put underwear on, right?
Never take off the pouch, huh? Delivers an
Sorry, appropriate play date phrase.
Hoo-ah! Oh my god, there's a huge wave coming! I break into an all-out dash and catch Michiru in less than a second with a flying tackle.
I just remembered I don't know how to swim. What are you knocking me down for? Isn't this supposed to be more of a wait for me type of thing?
My apologies. When told to catch someone, I feel it would be impolite not to make my best efforts to do so.
Do you have Asperger's? Or whatever it is? Impolite to who?
Michiru's astute question returns me to my senses. Indeed, who exactly would I let down by allowing the girl to escape? I'm constantly obeying instructions handed down to me. My own will has no relevance. I simply carry out the task assigned to me.
Sachi would be perfect for me.
Yep. But today I'm under no such obligation, and still I wag my tail on request. How pathetic.
You have golden retriever energy.
Seems I've been domesticated right down to my bones. You have a point. Hardly any reason to stay tense at a time like this.
That's right. Take it easy, will you? Okay, let's try that one more time. Try to catch me.
Ah!
Ah, too fast! And you're already tackling me! You waterboarded me!
Sorry, pure reflex.
Jeez, Yuuji. Look at you all worked up like a kid.
That's not really the issue, but whatever. After that, we enter the sea and spend some time splashing around in the water. With no particular objective in mind, we mess around in the waves and swim idly under the sun's warm gaze. The seaweed is always greener. I think you could describe it as an afternoon well spent. Michiru had a cheerful smile on her face the whole time.
My penis is always greener than all those guys she has dated.
Yuuji, you're good at swimming too, huh? Figures.
This is more like waiting, really. Have to say, you seem pretty tired yourself.
I got a lot of rocks in my sack. That's not true. I'm just a little low on sleep today. Oh, God.
So you're insufficiently rested after all. Maybe a brief nap's in order. I'm in the fucking ocean.
Why do I look like a Pikachu cosplay? Oh, that's the bottom of my hair. But there's nowhere to sleep. Oh, wait, maybe I'll try sleeping here for a little bit. Napping in the sea sounds kind of luxurious, right?
Oh, there's a thought. Michiru carefully lies herself face down on plastic sea mattress. Apparently anxious about her bathing suit riding up, she sticks in a finger and tugs down at the cloth numerous times.
Oh, geez, it's kind of wobbly after all. Feels like I'm gonna fall off.
Did you sleep on your back?
Oh yeah, but lying face up without a blanket is kind of scary, don't you think? Feels like you're totally defenseless. No matter how hot it gets, I always sleep under a blanket.
Me too.
Without one, there's nothing to protect you if an enemy shows up, you know?
I mean, that's not why.
Who is this enemy supposed to be? I suppose I sort of get what you're saying, but the logic's a little incoherent.
Really? I kind of thought you'd understand, Yuuji. Oh, right. If I'm gonna be lying like this, I should put on some sunscreen first.
Alright, I'll put it on for you. We are pretend dating after
Oh,
all.
you really hopped on that opportunity fast, didn't you? What? Hey! Are you serious?
Of course, you can't cover your entire body by yourself. Now can you? I'll lend a hand. Isn't making people do this sort of a thing for you the tsundere way?
Yeah. Okay, then take care of it. The lotion's inside Sameki.
Oh, that pouch. I retrieve the bottle of sunblock from Michiru's shark pouch, named Sameki apparently. When I take off the cap and tilt it toward my hand, a thick white liquid emerges
Get used to that.
in globs. I have this thought every time, but the stuff looks just like some kind of bodily fluid, doesn't it?
Your poop is weird. You can keep that sort of thought to yourself, okay? Quiet down and lather me with lotion. There's no way to not make that sexy.
Understood. Here goes. As promised, I begin to spread the lotion along the exposed portions of Michiru's body. Perhaps she finds the summer sun hot, as her skin's already growing sticky with sweat.
I mean, we were swimming. Hey, you said every time, right? Does that mean you're putting sunscreen on girls all the time?
Yeah, it's my job. Not quite. When you're somewhere that gets really intense sunlight, this stuff is a necessity. In Japan, it's usually nothing worth worrying about. But depending on the country, you can end up with debilitating or even fatal sunburns.
That a fact.
What's wrong? That tickle?
Just a little. I'm fine, for your information. Hey, can I ask you one more question?
What?
When you go swimming in the ocean with sunblock on, wouldn't it pollute the environment or something?
I never thought of it that way. Some people will probably tell you the stuff's
I better get rid of this. Just chucks it into the ocean.
to kill the world's coral reefs, but the cosmetics companies would probably say typical use won't cause any adverse impacts. There are various opinions depending on how you look at it. It's not a question that can be answered simply and decisively either way.
You know everything, don't you, Yuuji?
Not true. The world's overflowing with things I don't know. For example, if you ordered me to hum a tune from the current #1 musician on the Japanese charts, I'd probably need some time.
It's simple and clean.
Is it by Blackpink?
They're not J-pop. I think they're Korean.
Oh, well.
I can't remember actually.
I thoroughly and gently spread
Not
the
to say it
sunblock
wouldn't be
across
Japan.
my back, the back of Michiru's body. Her back, I mean. When I'm satisfied with my handiwork, I give her a light smack on the rear and speak. Alright, other side, flip over.
What? Over? Like, over? You're joking, right?
Why so reluctant, woman? Do you want to turn into a reversey stone? Having your front and back completely different colors would probably seem slightly unnatural, unless you're Ross.
I'm an 8!
Well, no, I don't. But come on, the other side is a little.
Quit whining and flip over. Here we go. I mean, you just smacked her ass.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Goodness gracious.
Wow!
Well, hold on. This is kind of embarrassing, you know?
Don't squirm too much. You'll fall off.
But come on, it's shaking!
Trembling like a newborn fawn, Michiru reluctantly settles her body face up on the mattress.
Why do I have a scrunchie if my hair's already in pigtails? Well, hold on! What do you think you're looking at? Cut it out!
The girl tries her best to put up a tough front after the fact, but it's comically unconvincing. Her delivery is so strained and artificial, you'd think she was reading the words off a script.
Well, then fuck you too. I tried my best.
Are we done squawking now? I'm ready to put the stuff on you, if that's alright.
We say that later. Yeah!
Michiru finally grows docile, apparently resigned to her fate. Taking the bottle of sunblock in hand, I squirt out another glob and begin applying it to her lower body. The girl darts her eyes back and forth restlessly, looking at anything but me.
Why are you starting from the bottom?
Because I'm Drake.
Because it's closer to me. No other reason.
Wait, you're over 18. I'm not Drake.
Oh, is that so?
What's wrong? Feeling anything?
What are you saying?
I wasn't implying anything strange, just wondering if you're feeling the sunblock starting to work.
How do you feel sunblock working? That's fucking stupid. Oh, is that all? How am I supposed to know that anyway? I just feel slimy, you know?
I lather the white liquid across her thighs. Just gonna let you... Just think about that sentence for a little
Sit
bit.
with that one for just a second.
The back of her knees and her ankles, thoroughly coating every inch of exposed skin.
Lather my weenus.
I can feel Michiru's light leg hair sticking flat against her skin as I rub the lotion in. Apparently this bothers the girl somewhat, judging by the anxious little glances she's now sending in my direction. What's wrong? Self-conscious about the hair?
Yes? I mean, I don't know if I should be getting rid of my fuzzy leg hair or not, you know? They say shaving it off only makes it thicker and all.
That's
I
false.
think we already talked about this, and they disproved that.
Yeah.
Anyway, when you shave, you're cropping off the light, thin part of your hair, leaving behind the fat roots and at the surface of your skin. That's what makes it look thicker for a while, but it's not like you're really getting any hairier.
Is that true? Really? Okay, I'll shave them from now on. Or maybe it would be better not to?
Don't ask me, woman. Will you what you want? A little fuzz on your legs is hardly anything worth worrying about either way. All right, time for the upper body.
Yeah, until you get rug burn on your cheeks. Yeah!
I resume my systematic lotion smearing campaign, tracing my hands from Michiru's shoulders down to her upper arms, through the elbow all the way to her fingertips. With every
Ow!
stroke, she wiggles
cuts on my fingers.
her body, and lets out little sighs. What's wrong? Feeling anything?
What? The effect of the sunblock?
Yeah. No, I was referring to physical pleasure.
Don't be ridiculous! Just get the stupid lotion on already! Why don't you?
Why do you have to be such a fucking...
Physical pleasure, you fucking weirdo.
Shouting in protest, Michiru lifts her upper body from the float, and in that instant, a wave comes rolling in alongside her.
No! No!
Tumbling from her plastic perch, she falls headfirst into the sea. No, you're contaminating the ocean!
Oh, the reef!
Well, that works too.
Nemo.
They say being in the water reduces your exposure to UV radiation.
Yeah.
For some reason, this news doesn't seem to cheer Michiru up much. Her twin tails float limply on the surface of the sea like two pitiful strands of oddly colored seaweed. Ha ha ha, this is fun. It's like a pool noodle. By the time Michiru manages to drag herself back to the beach, her skin's taken on a warm red glow. I knew I should have gotten SPF 70. Guess I really should have finished the job after all, huh?
Shut up, you! I mean, that was just... Ugh, jerk.
Well then, what shall we do with ourselves? There's still plenty of daylight left. Want to try a triathlon next?
No, I do not. I'm going home for the day. So tired.
I see. Alright then. I'll walk you back to the dorm.
I mean, I would hope. Where the fuck else are you gonna go? Really?
Oh yeah, that's where I'm going. I mean, this is a date after all, of sorts.
Oh, right. Yeah, figures. Actually, I think I'll pass.
Michiru delivers this answer with a strangely forlorn expression on her face.
I can line up another date.
I was gonna say, almost like you're not what she was expecting at all, and she's sad about it. Why is that? Aren't we pretending?
Well, yeah, but you don't have to do that. I feel a little pathetic. That's nothing. Okay, then, later.
Well, later works for me. But from the way things look, it's going to be another titanic struggle for her to get that float back to the beach house. Is her refusal to even try asking me for help another aspect of the tsundere act? Or perhaps the girl's just helplessly awkward.
What's that like?
Woo! And scene.
Oh, are we at time?
Yep.
Hey, perfect.
We stopped at episode after the one before Click.
Right? I wasn't even aware that it was... We got a second beach episode. That never happens. It's the best route ever.
Yeah. That was weird. That was a weird date. But it involved Michiru and Yuuji, so...
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like this whole thing is like all of a sudden he's like a douche,
Yeah,
but he's aware that he's being a douche just for the sake of being a douche.
correct.
Yeah. I guess if that's what you want to do, it's like I'm not gonna date her. I'm just it's like, why you gotta be a dick?
Yeah, and she's like not having fun with this at all, obviously.
Yeah,
She wants to go home and
Yeah, I don't know.
be sad about it.
She just doesn't know the difference. She's never been on a date before, so she's just like, this is how people date. She's just stoop. They're both stoop, and he's dumb and mean. They're both stoop, and he's dumb.